Vamos conversar um pouquinho hoje sobre como eu aprendi inglês? Só que tem um bônus para você. Esse vídeo aqui, ele vai ser todinho em inglês. Então, se você ainda não entende inglês, ativa aí a legenda para que você possa acompanhar. E vamos lá um pouquinho na minha história sobre como eu aprendi inglês. I was 12 years old when I started learning English. I wanted to be an astronomer, and I learned that astronomy was better studied in United States or Russia. And I thought, no, I think English must be easier to learn, so I'm going to invest in learning English. And when I was 12 years old, I was very poor. I didn't have money, so I couldn't afford learning English. But some people at my school, I don't know who it was, I really don't know, they paid for me to learn English. And I started learning English in an English school, but it was like 3 months, only 3 months. When the course finished, I was like, okay, I didn't learn anything, honestly. So I'm going to dig some content in the internet, and then when I'm able to pay for a course again, I'm going to. But when I accessed to the internet and I saw that it was possible to learn English entirely for free on the internet, I said, okay, I'm going to try it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I'm going to try it. At that time, back to 2014, I played a game called Habbo. I think you know it. And I played it on the Brazilian server, so I thought, no, maybe I should switch to the English server because I want to practice my English and I like playing Habbo. So there must be people there who I can speak to. And okay, I did that. I went to play this English server. And I met a guy called, I don't remember his name anymore, Roman, I think. He's from Canada. We became friends, and he was the first person that I had to talk to. I consider him my first English speaker friend. And we became friends, and then he was talking to me, not every day, but 3 times a week, I think. And as I practice English, and then every day, it helped me a lot to improve my confidence and learn English because I learned something on the internet and then I went to practice. I didn't take too much time to practice. This is something I like to teach my students and people who follow me. You have to practice what you learn. If you just go over the internet and then you just like learn something and you forget it the next day, you didn't learn it in fact. Okay. So you have to, learn a topic, for example, the verb to be, and then go somewhere you can practice. Okay. Habbo is a good option. There are many people playing this game, nowadays. So if you want to try it, I recommend that you try it. Go ahead and access to Habbo and try to find someone to speak with. It's a good place to speak English. Okay. My problem, I think the biggest problem I had when I was learning English was that um, I didn't have motivation, I wanted to learn, but I was like 13, 14, and I thought, I'm just going to be able to learn astronomy when I'm an adult. So it's too far away. I'm not going to focus on English too much. And then I quit. I quit learning English because I thought I wouldn't use it anymore, at least not, so soon. But when I saw my friends speaking English at school, I thought, no, I should be studying more because all of my friends speak a little of English and I want to speak better than them. I had that, in my mind. Kind of greedy, but that was me. So I studied more. I studied harder. And then I made a lot of friends on the internet. I met a lot of nice people, and because of those friends, I felt like I needed to learn more. I had my friends as a motivation. Okay, that's why I always tell you to find friends who only speak English, because maybe you want to tell them something, but you're like, I don't have enough grammar, I don't have enough vocabulary. Oh my god, and then you don't talk to them. But if you keep learning and then you have a friend and you're, oh my God, I have to talk about the World Cup maybe. So you study this vocabulary and then you talk to them effectively. Okay, so having a friend is awesome. I have a friend, I have many friends actually. I know many people from other countries, but I have one friend who is a very special guy, and I talk to him so much that I feel that even by 2023, I still feel that my English is getting better and better, even after almost 9 years as an autodidact. But even having a lot of friends and speaking English a lot, I still felt there was a moment of my path that I felt stuck. I was like, okay, I don't get better, I don't get worse. I'm just here in this moment of my English that nothing happens. So I took a course from an English teacher. Okay, she's from United States, and she was selling her course. I bought it. I studied with her, and then I felt back in track again. I felt like, okay, now my English is getting better again. Okay, it helped me a lot. I took that course by 2020, and in 2021, the beginning of the year, I decided to start teaching English, and that decision changed my life. As I told you before, I decided to start teaching English because I know how English can change someone's life. It changed my life, and I want to share English so you all can change your lives. It's really important to me. Okay, thinking about how important it is to learn English and teach English as much as possible. I ask you a favor, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, share this video with your friends so they can learn English as well, and follow me on Instagram because on my Instagram I also teach English. And this channel here is a little different from other channels, okay? Because I learned English as an autodidact, okay? It's been almost 9 years now. So I learned English alone, mostly alone, okay? And I've never left Brazil. Never. I've never been out of Brazil, okay? I've never been abroad. And I still had some days in my life that I spoke more English than Portuguese because I lived alone. I didn't like going out too much, okay? So I spent a lot of time online with my friends who live in another country. So I thought that it would be interesting to share my points of view with you, okay? Points of view of someone who learned English entirely alone and on the internet and lived English. Because even though I've never left Brazil, I lived in English for a long time. For a long time, because most of my friends were from other countries. I didn't like to go out. So I like to share my points of view with you because I really believe that my points of view can help you learn English a lot easier. And before I finish this video, because I believe that I told you everything that I consider important. Yeah, I think so. I want to say that, you know, speaking English is amazing because today I can understand the word from many points of view. Okay, I can talk to people who live in other cultures. Okay, and it's amazing. It's amazing to be able to understand the Japanese, the Chinese, the Canadian, the Spanish, the Australian people are amazing. Um, and be able to talk to them is I like it a lot. I can't describe it. Sorry for not being able to describe how I feel about being able to talk to the entire world. And I want you to talk to the entire world as well. So I invite you to access to the link in my description. I have and Instagram. And I also have a very amazing textbook that I created for people who want to learn English by themselves. So by accessing to my textbook, you can learn English by yourself and a lot more easily. You know why? Because I created a path. There's a path to the fluency, right? And if you follow your own path entirely alone, you can get there, but it would take so long, so long. So I want you to reach that fluency you know, in a shorter time. So I created a textbook for you, right? It's amazing. Just click on the link, and I hope you can learn English, at least in this 2023, and finally reach your dreams. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up the video, and share with your friends. I see you in the next time. Bye bye.